Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we are going to learn about the 5 groups of trilateral Arabic verbs. So in Arabic, we have awzan. So verbs, they are based on awzan. So we have first group, it will be 3-letter verb. The simple past will be fa'ala, or based on the standards of فعل على وزن فعل. The present tense will be يفعل. Examples, we have نصر, and the present tense will be ينصر. It means to help. The second group, it's also 3-letter verb, and here we have فعل, same way in here, but the present tense we change the حركات. يفعل, يفعل. The difference between group 1 and group 2, that the present tense here, the third letters has a dhamma, however here it will have a kasra. We have examples like ضرب, يضرب, نصر, ينصر. The second group we have ضرب, يضرب. That's why the harakats are very important. So here, if you take out the harakat, you will see that group 1 and group 2 are the same. But the pronunciation has to be different, because with group 2, the third letters, the ra, will have the kasra in the present tense. However, for the first group, the third letter has a dhamma. Now, group 3 also has the same simple past. الماضي is the same. فعل الماضي is فعل, فعل, فعل. But the present tense change. But here the change, it's also the same thing. The third letter change the haraka. For the group 1, we have a dhamma with ayn. With the third letter, for the group 2, the third letter took a kasra, but in here in group 3, the third letter took a fatha. So we have fa'ala, 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 no change, but the present tense, each time we change the haraka. Here we have a dhamma, here we have a kasra, and here we have a fatha. Example, fataha, yaftahu. It means to open. So here we have 3 groups, and these are 3 models of verbs. Some follow this group, others follow that group, and others follow this group. Now we have the 4th group, also it's 3-letter verbs. Here we have the simple past, change the second haraka, فَعِلَ, يَفْعَلُ. So the change is in the simple past. فَعِلَ. Example like سَمِعَ. So we don't say سَمَعَ, we don't say سَمُعَ, we say سَمِعَ. And the present tense, يَسْمَعُ. In English, it means to hear. In the infinitive form, it means to hear, this meaning of the verb. For group 5, it's also a 3-letter verbs. Here the difference is in the past, instead of having a kasra in group like group 4, here we have a dhamma. So we have fa'ula, yaf'ulu. Examples of this group, standards this group, karuma, yakrumu. It means to become honored. Now let's have some examples. Nasara, yansuru. It means to help. I have an example here. Nasara Zaydun Amran. ينصر محمد خالدا. انصر خالدا. So 3 examples where we have an example with the first group. Nasara follow the standards of fa'ala. Example 2, we have daraba yadribu. Standards of group number 2. It means to beat. Daraba Zaydun Amran. Daraba here is in the past tense, and in the present tense we are going to put yadribu kasra for the third letter. يضرب محمد خالدا. في الأمر imperative اضرب خالدا. Group 3 فتح يفتح. We already explained that it means to open. So فتح زيد الباب. يفتح محمد الباب. افتح الباب. افتح الباب. So we have examples with the third group, which follow the فعل يفعل. Now for the fourth group, we have سمع يسمع, to hear. So here we have this group is following the فاعل يفعل. So we have سمع زيد الأذان. يسمع محمد القرآن. اسمع القرآن. For the fifth group, كرم يكرم are examples of the standards group of فعل يفعل. كرم زيد. كرم زيد. كرم here the verb is in the simple past في الفعل الماضي. يكرم محمد المضارع, which means the present tense. أكرم يا زيد في الأمر imperative. And the meaning of karuma yakrumu means to become honored. So you can see here that we do not have in English a verb equivalent to karuma or yakrumu in the present tense. So here, these 5 groups belongs to trilateral Arabic verbs. And please memorize them. See here we have nasara yansuru, this is one group. Daraba yadribu, second group. Fataha yaftahu, third group. Sami'a yasma'u. And finally, karuma yakrumu. If you are quick, you will say they are the same because you see here 3 letters, 3 letters, 3 letters. And it's true. But if you pay attention to the harakat, you will see there is a difference. For example, here, the difference between group 1 and group 2 is with the present tense. Here I have a kasra, but here I have a dhamma. For the third group, you can see instead of a dhamma or a kasra, I have a fatha. So it's a third category. The fourth category we have here with the present, with the simple past, we have a kasra, sami'a. So the change is within the simple past. Here we have sami'a, but see here yasma'u, yaftahu, they are the same. And the fifth category we have here karuma. So here we have fatha, fatha, fatha for the simple past. Fatha, 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 kasra, fatha. And the fifth group or the fifth category you will have fatha, dhamma, fatha. Of course, if I explain it this way, you say, oh my God, how can I memorize them? It's through practice. Through practice.